Hello there, I'm Aidan, and welcome to A Pastor's Life for Me, and to another one of our 2-Minute Tuesdays. So, I'm on a little bit of a road trip. I have about a 3-hour drive to get to a doctor's appointment, and many of you will probably know about the issues that I've had with my head. But for those of you that don't, I received 3 concussions within a 6-month period of time, and as a result, I got brain trauma. Some of the symptoms are pressure in my head, dizziness. I've lost a lot of memory, and I have a hard time remembering long-term things since it's happened. As well, I've had a constant migraine for what is now 3 years this November. At one point, surgery was an option, but then my surgeon went on maternity leave, so then I got transferred over to a neurologist, and that's where I'm doing my follow-up today. I am not really expecting much to come out of this appointment, just how I'm doing on this new medication I've been on for the past 6 months, and do they need to increase the dose, as well as refilling the prescription. All right, thank you. So, and another 3 hours back home. It's a little bit of driving in one day, but that's all right. Well, I think the appointment went pretty well. It was basically exactly as I was expecting. Just to review how I've been doing. I was listening to Adventures in Odyssey on the way up. One of the 3-part episodes called Malachi's Message. It got me sort of thinking. The premise of the episode is that there's a man claiming that he's an angel, and they're trying to decide, well, is it true or not? And in the end, it does turn out to be true. And 2 parts of the episode got me sort of thinking. One of the lines was, we talk about angels, we believe in angels, so what do we do when one shows up? And it's sort of something interesting to ponder about. The Bible tells us that angels are real. The Bible tells us that angels brought messages. We see that through the Old Testament. Angels going to the prophets, angels going to the judges. In the New Testament, we see an angel going to Mary and Joseph, and an angel appearing to Zechariah. And so we have a lot of cases in the Bible where angels show up. But then some ask the question, well, what about today? Do angels show up in the same way that they did in the Bible time? And this is something that is heavily debated. But it's just something to think about. Like, we talk about having guardian angels, and you see those pictures of angels battling off demons that are around you as God protects you. And you see these quotes and these pictures, and it makes you wonder to yourself, what would we actually do if an angel appeared to us? Now, like they said in the episode, it's not wrong to want a sign and to want proof that the angel is actually an angel. We don't want to be deceived. As the Bible says, test spirits. We're not just supposed to assume that a prophet is from God, or that somebody claiming to be an angel is actually an angel. There needs to be evidence to back it up. The other part of the episode that sort of got me thinking was, at the end, when the angel is about to leave, he tells Wit that this whole experience, him meeting the angel and the angel working in the lives of the people around him, would become like a distant memory, something where the fog is clouding your vision. They would remember that it was God orchestrating these things, and God is to be praised for everything that came out of this, but they weren't going to remember the angel. And I really like how Paul McCusker writes these sort of things. If you listen to his Father Gilbert series, he explores some of these topics where it's like, what do we see happening in today's day and age? Do we see angels? Do we see healing? Are people still demon-possessed? All these things that we see in Jesus' day, do they still happen today? There we go, that's a little bit brighter. It's actually a really cool idea to think that an angel could come into our life, could guide us, to give us some direction from God, and then we don't remember the angel anymore. That's the whole point of the episode, to say, well, we believe in angels. Could angels come into our life and then we don't remember them later? So that when we look at these events, we don't see an angel, but we see God working through us for His glory and His praise, to grow us and stretch us and to make us more Christ-like. So do we still have encounters with angels? Are angels actually around us, protecting us from the dangers that surround? I don't know. And the Bible is kind of vague on the subject. But I don't really think that's a bad thing. Because we're not supposed to be focusing on the angel. We're not supposed to focus on the messenger, the prophet. What we are supposed to focus on is God, so that He can have all the praise and all the glory. That's just a quick thought here on our 2-Minute Tuesday. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you subscribe to the channel, that you like this video, and that you would be encouraged that God is watching out for you, whether that's through angels around you or just His hand guiding you through your life. It's crazy to think how often God orchestrates things in our lives so that we can grow closer to Him for His praise and His glory. But that's all that we got for here on this 2-Minute Tuesday. Know the Word, do the Word, and share the Word. But as always, we do it in love.